More sightings of green iguanas around wetlands near Cable Beach, raising some concerns by residents who live in the area. One such sighting took place just last week. Naturalist Elijah Sands telling ZNS News on Monday that the reptile may have either gotten here through plants, floated here through vegetation, or by boats. He says the green iguanas are an invasive species and could be quite harmful to the environment.
The thing is that they can outcompete our native species. They can be aggressive. They do get very large. As you can see, some males you can see can be 4 to 5 feet. They get really big. So they can outcompete our native species. If these iguanas continue to reproduce and proliferate, if they end up in areas where we do already have our endemic rock iguanas that we find on some of our islands, most of them are already endangered. If these green iguanas can crossbreed essentially with our iguanas, then we run the risk of essentially hybrid species that can outcompete and eventually replace our native iguanas.
Sands says the Bahamas should get a handle on the reproducing of green iguanas to avoid similar cases seen in the Cayman Islands, where iguanas are now in the millions. Sands says if you come face to face with the slithering creature, you must not capture it, but instead call a professional to do so.
It can be dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. If you've not had specialized training and catching those sort of creatures, then you shouldn't just try to willy-nilly go and approach them. They will defend themselves. So they do bite and they do use their tail as a defense mechanism, and it's painful.